I don't know exactly how to start this, but I'm going to start doing post-recording after I end, yeah, post-recording sessions where I just talk because one, I can really record me while I'm playing for two reasons. One, I feel like I'm already bad enough when I'm not talking while I'm playing. So I already don't have the best gameplay, so it probably is for the best that I try to concentrate at least. And two, my computer microphone is bad, really bad. And at least I can record from my cell phone, so I can at least offer a relatively that word didn't make sense at all, right? I actually, but sorry for my poor English accent. I'm still trying to improve it, but I don't really have chances to actually have to speak on English. Besides this kind of stuff, I really am sounding tired. I should probably try to speak a little bit more of. I I don't have anything in particular that I want to talk to. No, not really. I just feel like my gameplay will be too boring if I just left it as it is. Because I'm not already selling something interesting to watch, or at least that is my opinion. And I thought that if I leave, I'm going to keep uploading this until Ingrid ended of releasing. I'll listen at something that might be fun to watch, or well, here. It's not that I think my opinions or random things that I can say that could keep entertain someone, but at the end of the day, I just want to talk. I don't have a lot of chances to just talk to people, so I think that I maybe at least I could use this as a way more than a video diary, the book where you write yourself. That usually you keep secret. But like, why I'm recording it on something completely unrelated? Well, it's more because I'm kind of forcing myself to face my social anxiety by speaking in something that at least someone I think is watching this video, because I don't think I'm the one giving it views, and the videos all these have like 6 or I was going to say I hate the internet. Like that is what 7 or 8 views. I I com I I that why? Just why? Well, I can't keep my conversation. My brain just fucking snapped at that moment. I don't like cursing, but I like my brain just stopped working for a second. I'm going to returning to the topic that I was talking. I at least believe that my voice might be something more interesting to hear while watching the videos, even if it's watching the videos, even if it isn't technically something that is pleasant to hear, probably because of my accent. But if someone is watching this and wants to don't hear me, they can, and for some reason want to see my poor gameplay, they can always mute the videos. Right? That is always an option. I think I have 34 minutes to fill, and I really don't know how to talk about it. I'm not usually good about talking about conversation and expressing out to others what I want to say. Mainly because I sort of believe that I guess it's weird because normally I know that people have fears that if someone discovers that I like this, they are going to mock of me because I because the thing that I like is ridiculous to other people. So if they discover that I like it, they are going to think that I'm less valuable. But for me, it's something that happens is more like I don't have the best perception of myself. So if I hear someone, if I feel that if I sell I'm going to say that again. I feel that if I say to someone that I like something, that person that I'm talking is going to feel less of the thing I'm talking about. Like the fact that I like something makes it less worthy in a way. Which can speak a lot about my self-perception. I should probably I I should probably talk about more stuff other than just venting to a stranger. That probably will be a good thing. But to be completely honest, I don't think at least I'm not the kind of person that can, well, can fake as might will be the right thing to say. It's not exactly like that. But I'm not well. I used to be more upbeat, but like I am a little bit more tired now. So in general, I don't have the energy to how you will call it. I'm losing my train of thoughts already. This is going to be extremely awful. Well, what I'm going to my brain is really blank when I give that someone is going to listen to this. And it's going to have to endure everything of this. But you know, me doing weird stuff. But yeah, fundamentally I'm just kinda lost on the moment. And the problem is that I feel that if I don't start talking like this, I feel like I'm not going to reach anywhere. And I feel like if I don't communicate at least I at least to someone that how I feel. I'm sorry for the burp. At least somehow how I feel like I will be lying to them. And you know, obviously, just posting a moment of vulnerability probably wouldn't be the best thing to do, but I might be down. But I at least know what I at least don't. Well, to any of myself, I don't know how to. I know how to take care of myself. If that is the point that I want to get. Like, it will be preferable that I don't speak random stuff like that, just venting. But to be completely honest, I'm not searching for or any particular advice at the moment. Or what you might think. You can have your opinion about what I'm saying right now. Try to say something, maybe feel at the moment petty of me, or you're thinking that I'm being obnoxious. But to be completely honest, and at this point of time, that is not. It doesn't matter what someone has to say. That is nothing going to change how I feel. I'm just. I can. It's so sad that I'm the kind of person that just can keep talking hours and hours about something that isn't about something that that I don't even start a conversation about, and I entered in places that I didn't even understand that I could get. But now I'm just not talking. So I can really extend topics. That's what I was trying to get. Even now that I'm afraid of talking to people, I am still someone that can extend topics a lot. That I could literally say the exact same thing that I'm saying right now in 5 different ways. And probably wouldn't be particularly interesting to anyone that is watching. But I can really circle around at one point, and I don't know an expression to say this in English. Just like chewing the same gum over and over again until it doesn't feel worthy anymore. I guess it will make sense. I don't know. I don't know, something like that. But to change the topic and I stop circling about that, I should probably explain a little bit why I'm doing this. Why I'm playing Ingrid on the first place. Why I'm doing this daily series. And to be completely honest, there's various reasons. One, I wanted to force me to do something daily, to start building up discipline somehow. And to this point, the fact that I haven't failed a single day since I think tomorrow is going to be the day 13. So it's going to be 2 weeks on the Thursday. Yeah, that is the day before the Friday. Because today, at the moment I'm recording it, is the start of the day of the Wednesday. Just the 0-0. And I wanted to do something that I forced me to do in a way. Do something daily. You will somehow discipline. Because I feel like I was lacking a lot on that aspect. I have been trying to force muscle memory because I still do a lot of missing inputs, but you know, that's just part of it. I'm not going to get used to because I'm not really practicing outside of what I'm recording. And despite me liking fighting games, I'm not that profound of combos. I don't know how aware of a take is, but you know, my opinion is fundamentally meaningless though. I can say whatever I want, it's not going to matter. No, I correct. It shouldn't matter to any other person other than myself. My opinion shouldn't matter. I mean, because, you know, that's how human language works. At the end I'm going to have to end up talk to someone, going to say something. Maybe I'm going to end up saying something that they don't like or they disagree, and I'm going to have to learn to deal with that, with the stress, instead of just not engaging with it to avoid to have to deal with a negative response. But returning to the topic of what I'm playing Ingrid on the first place, other than that, I just think it was fun, maybe. Probably to give me a weird title of being an Ingrid expert despite playing awfully, because I probably am one of the persons that is going to have the most recorded experience of Ingrid before she releases. So I think that was funny in a certain way because Ingrid tends to be a character that nobody cares about, and I say this has the magical girl aesthetic that I like because I like magical girl anime. I say that with an English accent. I want to kill myself. I shouldn't be saying Japanese words with an English accent. In any case, I should be saying this with a Spanish accent because it sounds more similar to the Japanese word. And that is a tangent. It doesn't matter. Anime. That is probably more similar to what it's probably not, anyways. I wanted to play Ingrid because I like the I like the magical girl aesthetic, and I say I know the things that people say about how she's a copy of Athena, Athena, Bro, I'm going to say Athena because they know some English words to me. The Cove Girl. Which, funnily enough, I'm probably making a disappointing choice. I'm a Mexican blood when it comes to fighting it, but I have never played. Well, that's a lie. I have played Cove once when I was a kid on a Carl's Jr. arcade. That were two. When I was around 6 or 5 years old, when I was really young, there was arcades around the place that I live on Carl's Jr. for some specific and weird reason. There were still arcades there, and I remember having at least golf and puzzle battle. That word doesn't feel good in my mouth. And I remember playing golf, not understanding anything that was happening there, because also there wasn't no one and I to play with me, so I just came like looking at it. And I actually remember, funnily enough, these arcades were free. You could just jump and play them, probably because they were there in the children's area, as like part of the service they were offering at the time. Like this I don't know how to refer to this abstract structure that McDonald's of places like that have, that it's supposed where children's play the general children's area. So in that place it's like and that room where the arcade was. So that is my only copy. And yes, you can see I completely forgot what I was talking about and deviate from the original theme. I think I probably didn't say what I meant, but you know, when I'm speaking I can correct with a translator. So I suddenly feel less knowledgeful on English. I know I know the stuff that people tend to say about how Ingrid is a copy of Athena, and but little bit like cocky characters aren't my favorite archetype, but you know, I thought that she was. I normally like these weirdo characters that I like. Who the hell is this guy in general? Popular characters, weird characters, gimmicky characters, that kind of stuff tends to be my alley. And I say, why not? The other character, if you're wondering, I don't even, as I say, I have never played Street Fighter before. I don't even own Street Fighter 6. I don't even know if at the point she releases I'm going to buy Street Fighter 6. But what I know is you a big fool. What I know for a fact is that I'm going to at least keep doing this until the release day. Get ready. the fighting CPUs until the release date, just to keep me busy and doing something. Busy. Busy. One word that I don't know how to exactly pronounce. Do I have? I don't. If you're cool, I actually wanted to do something like this for Eagle too, because I am. And if you're wondering why Eagle of other characters despite Ingrid, and I'm not going to say this out loud because I feel ashamed of myself, but you know, he's like that. I well, you know, that reason that people tend to pick characters because they like them very much, you know. Yeah, that is the reason why I wanted to do an Eagle version, what I didn't ended up doing because I thought of doing the Ingrid one first. That I actually just remember. But I actually started doing it one day that the Wi-Fi of my house went out for 2 whole days. So I ended up doing the day. The day 1 was recorded like 5 days before I actually uploaded because of that reason. Because I recorded it meanwhile I didn't have internet, so I was just like, actually no, I just lied, straight up lied. The original day 1 was uploaded as day 11 because I was lazy and I didn't record that day, so I used the actual day. So the day 1 that I actually ended up using was completely different one that I recorded later. And the day 1 that actually was the first record that I did, I uploaded on day 10 or something because I didn't want to record that day. Yeah, it's kind of a mess, and it was a cheap justification to keep the streak going, but you know, at least on YouTube it looks fine. I have uploaded from the days 1 to 12, so it looks good, it looks fine. Also, I'm kinda finicky I will start doing the arcade modes, and I was playing to 3 to 4 hours average of video. But I noticed that one, probably people don't care enough about me to watch that long of a video, and 2, my PCs already have struggle rendering a long video. So if I wanted to release this because obviously if I want to record for 4 hours, I have to make cuts on them in between or breaks. So because I need to take breaks because I have other things to do, I need to use an edition software to put the pieces back together. But because my laptop is okay, that Under Night in there, another fighting game that it's supposed to run on a fucking toaster, I can run it perfectly online, but suddenly each time I tried to go online, the game started lagging because apparently the rollback netcode it's too much for my laptop for some reason. Which is what I have. I bought the game and I'm not even playing anymore. I just bought the game and I don't even play it anymore. Just because I don't want to give any person that could be playing the game a bad experience. Which, to be honest, is another excuse for me to not engage in social activities. So I don't have to go to a Discord, because I could play the game, I could do private matches with people, and probably if they are friendly, I could probably people will be a lot more tolerant about the fact that it may be a little laggy. But you know, it's when you are on that type of when you are on the point that I am, any excuse is a good excuse, so you don't have to talk to people. And you know, I ended up not talking to people because I ended up feeling bad because of the poor connection. Another burp that I hope that it didn't what I hope you didn't hear. That I hate how you doesn't have variations of on plural or singular in English. It feels so weird. And like I just say, like, if for example if I say a sentence like I want you to hear me, I hope that you are hearing me well. It feels for me like you're talking to a singular person. But like I'm in a video and like whoever is watching this, if someone is watching it, it's probably going to be more than one person, and like the sentence is not weird. At least I think it's not weird on the structure. It's just that it feels weird because it feels like I'm talking to one person, but the sentence can be applied to multiple persons, but it doesn't feel good in my brain. In my brain it feels weird. But that is a complete. In what I left the last conversation, yeah, that I want to do an eagle one. I started doing this because I was bored because I didn't have internet, and this was to keep me busy because I wanted to think of another stuff besides the rest of my existence. What else could I say about this? So I can keep avoiding talking about myself. I hope that Ingrid has a good team. Like Alex has had a good team, a good remix of his team. I had a good team, so I hope that she at least has a good team now, a good musical team. You know, just to be fun. And I honestly don't have any kind of expectations about how she will play. Like, I don't know if I'm going to end up buying Street Fighter 6, because kinda I wanted to buy it, but kinda people being a little bit dumb. I was going to say dummy, but that's not mean. A little bit dumb posting. No, that is not what I want to say. But just people not talking good things about the game kinda turned me off from buying it. And the idea of just being playing ranked over and over again, because I know that despite if I buy it, I'm not going to go to find people to actually play, so I can actually use it as a bridge to talk to more people. So at the end of the day, it's going to just be completely forgot on my Switch, because it's the only place where I could possibly buy it. So you know, I'm Tomodachi Life just got the direct, so I feel like I want that game more now, because at least people are not sitting on that game, you know. So at least I feel like I have the desire to acquire instead of a game that I actually wanted to also buy, but you know, people sitting on the game kinda turns you off despite it. So I don't feel like I have a lot of reasons to buy it. Which is kinda sad, because, you know, I actually have like a small interest on seeing how she might, and actually playing her if it turns out to be a weird character or an interesting character, like a gimmicky character. I don't care if she's good or not. I'm probably never going to be that good at fighting games. It doesn't matter how hard I try. So I'm just going to complete that she's like weird. Like Jackal and Stripe, that type of character. Like they are they aren't necessarily made to be good. They are built to be weird. I like weird characters. So I hope that she kinda is less of a shoulder if I'm being honest. Mainly because like I will find if he ends up being a shoulder, probably is going to be Shoto is going to be a little bit disappointing from a lot of people that were expecting this out of her. But the fact that she has like the book and now her power seems to be more purple coded instead of yellow coded, so maybe now she could play different, and probably they are going to on the complete other side they are going to completely rework it. Like the only thing that I could see they keeping maybe are the counters, because that is what you could say that makes Ingrid Ingrid. So at least maybe they are going to give her a counter. But other than that, it probably is not going to keep anything at all. Saying counter suddenly remind me of the poor translation, the smoke counter from Pokemon, the poor Spanish translation that must have for a lot of time. Because of the meaning that they translated as counter from an accountant instead of counter from a counter attack. But that's a completely different topic. So yeah, I'm kinda starting to run out of time. I don't want to talk more than the time that the video has, so it's 34 minutes at the moment. So I'm just going to say thank you if you reached up to this point. Thank you for hearing my random ramblings about nonsense that I was doing for half of an hour, and I hope that wherever you are having a great day. And if today isn't a great day, I hope that tomorrow is better. Or I don't know, that is what the people I was used to say when they finish a video. So yeah, I hope that I was going to be super cheesy. I'm going to say from the bottom of my heart, no, why, no. I just hope that whoever is hearing this is spending a good time. That's it. That is for today. And that is for today. Bye.
You a big fool. It's showtime! Face it straight! You a big fool.